Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. It's great to have you here, and I'm glad that you're back and you like seeing my process. So today I'm actually going to be doing a sketch of some tulips I actually have growing in my potted garden in my attempt to grow cut flowers. These guys bloomed probably now a couple of weeks ago. I'm hoping that more will pop up, but we'll see. It's one of my goals to actually have a garden with flowers that I can draw from life. I started this project like a year ago, and back in May 2020, and it was not a successful year, just because like where we lived that year was so windy, and a lot of the flowers got beaten up by the wind and couldn't really establish properly. So it was a bit of a fail year, but you know, that's not going to stop me. I tried again this year, and while I didn't think I would have any success growing any flowers, because one, I planted my bulbs and then something decided to eat them after I had planted them. So I had no idea what I had left growing in my pots at the end of the day. And also we moved, and that move, like the first night we moved here, and one of my potted flowers, poppies, got eaten alive by something. So I've tried to save them, but we'll see. And I've just like caught a cockatoo snipping at my seedlings, and you know, anyway, animals and my plants. Anyway, so it's my goal to have flowers I can draw from, because it would just be so convenient. How great would that be to have a garden full of flowers that you can draw from inspiration? That's just so cool. So yeah, hopefully this year I'm more lucky and I have a bit more of a green thumb. And so far I think I'm going to have a successful year. Like, I've had tulips already, I've had daffodils, and I've got ranuncular bulbs like sprouting up, so that's going to be fun. I'm really excited to see those colours come through. So anyway, that's enough about my garden and my gardening goals. Anyway, so back to this tulip painting. I'm just building up layers in watercolour, and I kind of decided with this, I'm exploring coloured pencils, so I'm bringing in coloured pencils later, after I've built up the tulips. And I just want to, I've been experimenting like using mixed media in my art, and how that, how I can get more of a pop of colour and like more intense colours. And I'm finding coloured pencils really the way to go with that. I'm liking how it's going, and this kind of technique, I was inspired by a lesson that I took on Skillshare. This is not sponsored. I am not sponsored by Skillshare, but I think it's a great platform from learning from different artists and different techniques. I'm someone who constantly, I don't believe you ever have reached a mastery level of like your skill set. I think you can always find things to improve and grow. It's the only way we can really grow as an artist, and is to just have a mindset of learning, of constantly learning. You've never I really truly believe that you're always learning, and you're always changing. Your style is always changing because you're influenced by different aesthetics and your aesthetics change over time, and what you like changes. So that all kind of becomes who you are as an artist, doesn't it? Like your experience. So yeah, I'm just building out layers in watercolor, and it's quite soft, the watercolor, and I've learnt now that I could probably go quite a lot more intense in my watercolor usage, but I've always been quite light with my watercolor. So it's interesting to see it come to life with the colored pencils over the top. And as I was saying, I took a Skillshare class by Kendall Hilgreth, and she's great. She's actually a teacher on YouTube as well, so she has a ton of YouTube tutorials and videos, so I would definitely go check her out if you're interested. But yeah, she uses this technique in her art, and she just has a really like crisp and intense color like usage, and I just wanted to explore that a little bit. So this is me exploring that. But yeah, go check her out and give her a like and subscribe if you want to learn from her. She's fantastic. I guess I'll just leave you to it as I finish up here, and I'll be moving on to colored pencils. It does jump a little bit because I am a mum, and my process is extremely interrupted. So I got back to doing this after dealing with kids and everything, and I had found some quiet time. So as you can see, I had already done 2 of the tulips. So I'm going to leave you here to enjoy the rest of the video. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and seeing my process and how I learn, and how I incorporate that into what I learn into my process and everything like that. So give me a like, give me a subscribe, and yeah, if you want to share these videos, please do. Feel free to, and if you have any questions as well, don't be afraid to ask them. Drop a comment below. I'll have information about Skillshare and Kindle and her channel in my links below if you want to go check them out for easy access. Cool, I'm going to leave you here with some tunes. So thanks. See you guys later.